Welcome back to Narrations. Today's story is about a car that doesn't just drive, it chooses. Herbie, Fully Loaded 2005, is a fun, heartwarming family comedy about racing, confidence, and finding your own path, even when the world tells you not to. Maggie Peyton has always loved racing. Not in a casual way. Not as something she just enjoys watching. But as something she feels deeply. It's part of who she is. Because she grew up around it. Her father, Ray Peyton Sr., is a legendary race car driver. A man known for his discipline, his focus, and his complete control on the track. To him, racing isn't just speed, it's precision, risk, and responsibility. And that's exactly why Maggie isn't allowed near it. Because he knows how dangerous it is. He's seen what it can do. And he refuses to let his daughter be part of that world. So Maggie grows up, holding that passion inside. She follows the path laid out for her. Studies. Graduates. Tries to be the version of herself her father wants. But passion doesn't disappear. It waits. After graduating college, Maggie expects something exciting, something that reflects who she is. Instead, her father gives her something practical. A car. But not just any car. A safe car. And to find it, they go somewhere unexpected. A junkyard. A place filled with broken machines, forgotten stories, and things that once mattered, but no longer do. Maggie walks through it, uninterested at first. Nothing here feels like her. Until something does. A small, old, worn-out Volkswagen Beetle. It doesn't look impressive. It doesn't look fast. It doesn't even look functional. But something about it feels different. Almost like it's aware. She moves closer. Touches it. And for a moment, it feels like the car responds. This is Herbie. And Herbie isn't just a car. He's alive. Not in a way that can be explained. But in a way that becomes impossible to ignore. Maggie chooses him. Despite how little sense it makes. Her father doesn't understand. He sees a broken machine. A bad decision. But Maggie feels something else. And that choice changes everything. The first time she drives Herbie, things feel off. The steering moves on its own. The engine responds differently. The car doesn't behave like it should. At first, she thinks something's wrong. But slowly, she realizes something far stranger. Herbie isn't malfunctioning. He's making decisions. He turns when he wants. Accelerates when he chooses. And most importantly, he wants to race. Herbie pushes Maggie. Not aggressively. But constantly. He leads her toward speed. Toward risk. Towards something she's been avoiding her entire life. Racing. Maggie resists. Because racing isn't just a hobby for her. It's something she was told she couldn't have. Something she was taught to stay away from. But Herbie doesn't stop. He keeps nudging her. Encouraging her. Until one moment changes everything. A street race. Unexpected. Unplanned. And suddenly, Maggie is behind the wheel. Facing Trip Murphy. A professional driver. Confident. Arrogant. Dominant. The kind of racer who doesn't just win, he humiliates. The race begins. And something inside Maggie wakes up. Her instincts take over. Herbie responds perfectly. They move together. Not as driver and car. But as partners. Every turn is precise. Every move intentional. Every second alive. And against all expectations, they win. The moment is electric. For Maggie, it's everything she's been holding back. For Herbie, it's exactly what he wanted. But for Trip, it's a problem. Because he doesn't lose. And he definitely doesn't lose to a rookie. Driving a junkyard car. He notices Herbie. And something about it doesn't sit right with him. Because in a world where everything is controlled, Herbie isn't. And that makes him dangerous. Maggie starts to feel it too. This isn't just about one race anymore. This is something bigger. Because once you step into something you truly love, walking away becomes impossible. But there's one thing she can't ignore. Her father. Because when he finds out, this won't just be about racing. It will be about everything she's been told not to become. And the real question isn't whether she can win. It's whether she's ready to fight for it. The moment Maggie wins that street race, everything changes. Not just outside, but inside her. Because for the first time, she didn't hold back. She didn't follow rules. Didn't play it safe. She drove. And she felt it. That rush. That clarity. That sense of being exactly where she belongs. But reality catches up quickly. Because news spreads. Trip Murphy doesn't forget. And more importantly, Maggie's father finds out. Ray Peyton Sr. is furious. Not just because she raced, but because she went against everything he tried to protect her from. To him, this isn't passion. It's risk. Danger. And he's already seen what it can do. He shuts it down immediately. No more racing. No more risks. No more Herbie. And just like that, Maggie is forced back into the life she was trying to accept. But something doesn't feel the same anymore. Because once you've experienced something real, you can't pretend it didn't happen. Herbie feels it too. The silence. The distance. And for the first time, he doesn't push. Because even he understands something is wrong. But the world of racing doesn't stop. Trip Murphy is preparing. And he's not just focused on winning anymore. He's focused on proving something. That no one challenges him. And definitely not Maggie. Meanwhile, Maggie tries to move on. But everything feels empty. Because she's not just avoiding racing. She's avoiding herself. Then something unexpected happens. Herbie disappears. Taken. Sold off. Separated from her. And suddenly, it's not about racing anymore. It's about losing something she didn't realize meant so much. Maggie searches for him. Through junkyards. Through garages. Through places where cars are forgotten. And finally, she finds him. But he's different. Damaged. Not physically. But emotionally. Because Herbie doesn't just drive. He feels. And being abandoned changed him. Maggie sees it immediately. The energy is gone. The excitement is gone. The connection feels broken. And for the first time, she realizes something important. This wasn't just about her. It was about both of them. She apologizes. Not with words alone, but with honesty. And slowly, something returns. Not instantly, but enough. The spark. The trust. The partnership. And with that, Maggie makes a decision. She's not running anymore. Not from racing. Not from her father. Not from herself. She enters the NASCAR race. Not as someone trying to prove something, but as someone finally being herself. The race begins. And the pressure is immediate. Professional drivers. High speed. High stakes. And in the middle of it all, Maggie and Herbie. Together. The race is intense. Cars collide. Positions shift. Strategies change. Trip Murphy dominates early. Confident. Controlled. But Maggie doesn't fall behind. She adapts. Learns. Pushes forward. Herbie responds perfectly. Not just following commands, but anticipating them. They move through the track with precision. Climbing positions. Closing gaps. And slowly, they become a threat. Trip notices. And this time, he doesn't underestimate her. He becomes aggressive. Blocking. Pushing. Trying to force her out. But Maggie doesn't back down. Because this isn't just a race anymore. This is everything she's been holding back. Lap after lap. They push forward. Until it comes down to the final moments. One last chance. One last move. Maggie takes it. Trusting Herbie completely. No hesitation. And in that moment, everything aligns. They pass Trip, cross the finish line, and win. The crowd erupts. But the real moment is quieter. Because Maggie looks up and sees her father watching, not with anger, but with understanding. Because now he sees it. This isn't recklessness. This is who she is. And for the first time, he accepts it. Not just the racing, but her. Herbie rests. Not just as a car, but as something more. A partner. A friend. A reminder that sometimes the things we choose end up choosing us. Herbie, Fully Loaded isn't just about racing. It's about finding your path, trusting yourself, and having the courage to follow what you love, even when the world tells you not to. If you enjoyed listening to this narration, please like, share, and subscribe for more movie stories. I'll see you in the next one.